blessed. I thought about it this morning. We are blessed. We are showered with the gifts of life wherever we are. It's just amazing. The air we breathe, this tremendous dynamic love energy that's here, the liquid sunshine.
Yes.
You know, that expresses itself not only outside but inside. And so we're just so blessed. And so I thought, you know, this morning, Angelo, before we start this theme of June, which is the loving Father within, why don't we show a little appreciation? Can we do that? You don't have to do anything. Just let me do the talking. You know how to do it. And just let's just show gratitude right now. We are so grateful for this life experience, this gift of life itself. We are so grateful for the air we breathe that sustains our life and the water that helps us. We're grateful for this body, this health-driven body, and particularly a body that heals itself. Isn't that absolutely amazing? Our dearly beloved Connie's out in the audience. I get word that she fell and hurt herself, and we put a prayer treatment, and here she is. That a body that can heal itself when given it the permission, actually. We're grateful for this love energy. Yep. So, I got a praise without talk. I can sit down now. Yesterday I had the opportunity to. I didn't turn on my thing. Am I talking too loud anyway?
No.
Yesterday I had the opportunity to go to the Vision Academy of the Arts concert. It was just absolutely awesome, and to experience our beloved Jean Kriegoff. She's sitting back there, giving us her love blessing through song, and I really appreciate that. Thank you, Jean. Let's clap for Jean. She's awesome. And the other thing, I looked on the stage, and here's John Z. How many of you remember John Z? He came here years ago. We haven't seen him for years. So I thought, you know, after intermission, I'm going to go up there and thank him for sharing his gift with us. And I did. I go up there and I say, John, thank you for sharing your gift. We really appreciate it. And I haven't seen you for so long. How have you been? And he tells me the story. He said that the last 2 years have been a challenge for him. That he lost his eyesight. That he was totally legally blind. And he said that it was very frightful to him. And the bottom line is that he prayed on that, but then the gift of life showed up. He got 2 corneal implants, and now he was there Sunday reading his music, singing. That is so awesome. We are so gifted. And all of this has to do with a love energy. We come totally complete with a love energy that provides us. And I thought about it. What impact did this story have on Angelo? Well, what the impact was that Angelo was so blessed. Because here he is in this life experience. And I came equipped, as we all did, we came equipped with all the physical and spiritual tools necessary for us to experience this and traverse this life experience, a tremendous love support, so that we can operate as a soul, learning how to live in a physical world in a limited body. Isn't that absolutely incredible? It's absolutely incredible. So this month we're going to be talking about and looking at that tremendous power that we are. We are a magnificent creative dynamos, each one of us. And once we really embrace and impact that idea of who and what we are, then we will face this world, this universe, as an empowered spiritual being rather than a wimp that's struggling through a human experience. One of the things that I relate to a lot is our beloved Paul in Scripture said that be in the world but not of it. And what this means is that each one of us has a duty assignment to figure it all out. What am I and who am I and how am I to traverse this human experience? Being in the world means that we're functioning at 100% of our capacity. What that means is that we're doing it totally awake. We know who we are. We know that we're connected to a life force that creates and supports us in all ways. That we don't have to wimp our way through life and complain. Now, we can be in the world as an empowered spiritual being, or we can be of the world. And what this means is being of the world is not being totally awake. It's allowing the dynamics of the physical beingness, the physical dynamics of the physical world, to take dominion over us. That we are under the domain of the economy and all this nonsense that we go through. And what we do, we relinquish our sovereignty over our life experience. When we accept the fact that we are connected to this source energy, then we accept our sovereignty as dynamic creators. When we give it up and become part of the world, we're relinquishing our sovereignty. Now we can say, Angelo, you said that it's all good and it's all God. Absolutely. No matter what path we take, it's all good for us. If we choose to operate in a lower capacity, in a lower consciousness, that's fine, because we're here to learn and to experience. If we decide to do it differently, we can do it differently. One thing that we need to talk about this month is that we're all connected. We're all connected to Spirit at all times. We have a direct line of communication with the source energy. Whether we believe in God or not, whether we're an atheist or whatever we are, agnostic, or that's it right. No matter what our frame of reference is, we are continually in line with and we're connected to Spirit. And that's because the language of God is emotion. The language of God is our thought processes. We think so many thoughts a day. I don't know who counted that, but over 60,000 thoughts a day. My gosh. And we express our emotions at the drop of a hat. We're totally communicating with source energy. I did at the concert. And what happened was, we saw Gene up there and John doing their thing, and it meant so much, and the energy was there. I was directly communicating with God without saying one word. Just through my emotions, says, thank you, God, this is so loving, so wonderful. And then these two youngsters, 13, 14, I don't know how old they were teenagers. They got up there, they could be on American Idol, for goodness sakes. They were absolutely awesome. And then that emotion, we vibrate all these emotions out to source energy. We're continually contacting source energy. And so I was doing that by not saying one word. And what came back was tears came to my eyes. This loving energy said, Angelo, just be so grateful. And so our communications are there. Now, what does this mean to all of us? I think if our desire to PLC, and I know it is to traverse this human experience 100% of our potential. That means we're dynamic, creative beings, and that we're here to experience the whole enchilada of life, no matter what it is. And when I mentioned this word of liquid sunshine, I was making a point here. We could look at the rain and the lights go out and the flooding of the room and all the other things as a negative. We look at it as liquid sunshine. It's the loving energy of the universe providing substance to our life. This is what we're talking about. And what we do through this vibration, when I'm really excited about something, and I'm not right now, when I'm truly excited about it and connected to Spirit, my vibration level goes way high, and I attract that same vibration from Spirit itself. And what this does is kind of awesome, and it's so mysterious. We don't know how this works. How does this work? We know it does. I'll give you a couple of stories, but we know how it does work. When my vibration level is high, what do? I activate, I set in motion what we call the energy field of intention. We are always doing that. We're always talking. This is the Father within, who responds to our thoughts, our emotions, and the big sweetie we talked about, the responsive part of God, always says yes. So if I'm excited and I'm happy and I'm in love with life itself, I'm setting in motion the energy field of intention. It's mysterious. Plotinus and Plato, they tried to explain it. They said we create a spiritual prototype, and that will draw into us what we're putting out there.